Hello, everybody out there in social media land. My name is Tasha Davis of IamTashaDavis.com. I am your elite marriage transformation coach and femininity mentor. I help successful, ambitious wives just like you to save and greatly enhance your marriages by tapping into the power of your feminine energy. Now, today, as you can see from the title, however, I am speaking to my pre-wives, or my single ladies, previously known as single ladies, I should say. And title, of course, again, I'm speaking to my pre-wives over the age of 35 who are still unmarried. And, a client, this came up, and not to mention, this conversation came up as well with my husband and I due to a video that we saw on YouTube, actually. And I wanted to address it, not only to help, my clients or future clients, potential clients, but also anybody out there. Now, this is specifically, of course, too, for my sisters, African American women, Black women, however you want to preference that. So, from my expertise, I've been married for nearly 2 decades now. Thank you. I know I don't look it, but no, I'm kidding. I get that a lot. But on a serious note, I have been married for nearly 2 decades. It'll be 17 years in October. I cannot believe that already. Wow. But we've been together for 18 years. And from the experience of being in a marriage for such a long time, and of course, obviously from the work that I do and the research that I've done when it comes to romantic relationships, here is what I would like to contribute and hopefully help some women out there to understand. Sorry, my hair was doing something weird there. Okay. So, let me start here. Okay. The number one reason I should say, that some of our successful, beautiful Black sisters are over the age of 35 and they're still not married is simply because they're choosing not to be. Okay. I have plenty of friends and also people that I went to school with. And, they're over the age of 35, near 40, and they're unmarried, but they're like, look, this is by choice because I'm out here. I don't have any kids. I don't have a husband. And I don't have any strings, and they are out there traveling the world and making plenty of people envious of their travels. But seriously, they're having a blast. They're enjoying their time here, and they have worked hard to be able to afford those trappings as far as that's concerned. More power to them, okay? I live vicariously through them, as a matter of fact, when it comes to the traveling. So, that is the number one reason, or one of the reasons I should say, is that we're simply not choosing to be in a marriage. Okay. Now, it's funny because a lot of times, society looks at that like, oh my gosh, she's over a certain age, she doesn't have kids, and she's not married, like it's a sin or something. And it's simply not. She just chooses not to be in that particular type of relationship. And she has an amazing relationship with God. So more power to those sisters out there that are doing that. I salute you and I support you as well. Now, for those ladies who are over the age of 35, but they want to be married, okay? They want a beautiful and harmonious marriage. They want a family. They do want children. They are successful. They have the monetary or the success as far as the notoriety, the career, and things of that nature, but they're not married. Here's what I have uncovered, okay? When it comes to a lot, this is my research, this is my video, this is my experience. A lot of times when it comes to this particular, woman who is successful in her career or her business, financially she's fine and things of that nature. She has maybe degrees and whatnot. It's simply a lack of knowledge and possession of the tools when it comes to feminine energy. Now, this is because, okay, let's back up. So, when you're born, obviously, male or female, we both have qualities of feminine energy and masculine energy. Okay? Obviously, men have more masculine energy than women, and vice versa. We have more feminine energy than men do. Okay? Now, when it comes to the highly successful woman, and this is of any, race or creed or any of that nature, when it comes to the highly successful woman, when we are in that mode of, business meetings, planning things, doing things, getting ish done or whatnot, we're in doing energy. Okay, which doing energy is always masculine energy. Taking the Bluetooth out of my ear. Doing energy is always masculine energy. So when we're in those high-powered roles, or we have a business that we're building and it's growing and things of that nature, we're in the doing zone. We're in the doing mode. So we're in masculine energy mode. The problem comes when we go to be in a romantic relationship, aka we want to attract our husband. Because we don't know, meaning majority of women, and I'm talking about African American women because this is what I have learned. The majority of us, we don't know how to switch that off. And that's just women in general too. A lot of highly successful women that are not married. This is the problem. We don't know when and how to switch it off. We don't even know that this even exists. We don't even know anything about this. And, not to go so super far into when it comes to, of course, the African American woman, there have been tons of things that have been done to, we'll just say, sabotage that particular information from being given to us. When it comes to the black family, when it comes to things of that nature, you can do your own research as far as that's concerned. So it makes it even more challenging. Now, so because of that, when it comes to, being in a romantic relationship, you can't be in the same mode of masculine energy when you are trying to attract a man. When you're attract, let me preference that. When you are seeking to attract a quality masculine man of any race, creed, gender, of any race or creed, I should say. So, you may attract him because you're beautiful and he sees how ambitious and successful that you are. But when it comes to the nitty-gritty, when it comes to the staying power, when it comes to getting another date, when it comes to taking him home to meet your family, when it comes to really getting into the planning of, oh my gosh, I think he's going to, pop the question, it doesn't happen. It hasn't happened. And this is why. Because you are exuding too much masculine energy, and therefore you guys are bumping heads, or he is feeling that, because men can feel our energy. They can feel our energy. And when we're in our heads and we're thinking and things of that nature, and we're not in our hearts when it comes to our relationships, then that's when we lose every single time. Be it arguments, be it, like I said, getting another date, be it even having him to come over and approach you. If you're not exuding and walking in the power of your feminine energy, then he's not going to even approach you, because that's what some of you are experiencing. Some of you ladies, as beautiful and successful as you are, as decorated as you are, as many degrees as you have, as much money as you have in the bank, your finances are tight, your clothes are tight, your home is tight, you got your nice car and things of that nature. As awesome and put together as that is, and you even have a wonderful relationship with God, when it comes to this aspect of your life, you are experiencing heartbreak after heartbreak, and you are wondering, why in the world is no man even approaching me? And this is why. This is my experience. This is what I do. And this is what I know to be the case. Okay, so now with that being said, the third issue that women are having when it comes to being over the age of 35 and unmarried is actually a byproduct of the second point, which is lack of feminine energy being exuded, and don't have the tools. You are not even aware of what's going on as far as that's concerned. This may be the first time you have ever even heard of anyone talk about this. Okay, so number 3 reason is a byproduct of number 2, and that is because of the fact that you are not getting approached. You are not moving forward in your romantic relationships. You are not getting the ring. He's not putting a ring on it. Because some of you are actually in a relationship right now, but you've been in a relationship for a long time and he ain't put a ring on it yet. And he's a good man, but you are wondering, why hasn't he asked to marry me yet? What's going on here? Okay, so third reason is that you are exuding, this is again black women, a lot of times we are exuding such bitterness, anger, and frustration, and it is a byproduct of the second point. So when we are exuding that energy, obviously you're not going to get anywhere. You may get, just to be transparent here, you may get a couple of, we'll just say, booty calls, for lack of a better term. But nothing real and concrete. You maybe be cast into the friend zone or, things of that nature, or you just don't get a phone call again. And it's frustrating the heck out of you. And so therefore that frustration, you're carrying it from one experience and situation to the next. And so then you're really not getting anywhere. You are stuck at this point. And again, as successful as you are, as beautiful as you are, as a wonderful catch as you are, because you really truly are, it's just simply the fact that you need to know how to exude and tap into the power of your feminine energy to attract these wonderful men out here that are here. Because when you get into that frustration mode and when you get into the mode of what is going on, all the good men are gone, all the good men are taken, you start saying things like that, which that's another thing. Then your confession starts, boomeranging back to you, which I teach my clients. All of this stuff I teach my clients. So when you start speaking those words because of what's happening, because of what you don't know, you just don't know what you don't know, then it's just a cycle. It's just a cycle. It's just a boomerang effect. And you want out of it. You want out. And I just want to encourage you that you are a great catch. There is a way out. And it's through doing this work of feminine energy. Okay? So, that is my take on it. And you can leave your comments below if you choose. Completely fine. I respect all of your opinions and things of that nature. I would say that this is not opinion for me, however. I try to stay away from opinion. I try to deal in concreteness and, factual observations and things of that nature. I try to deal in facts. I try to deal in what's legitimate and what can be quantified. So that's something else I teach my clients. You want to stay away from having so many opinions and things of that nature. So anyway, my name is Tasha Davis of IamTashaDavis.com. I want to say to all of my beautiful African American sisters, black sisters, however you want to preference that yes, you are worth it. If you want to be in a happy, wonderful, sexy, monogamous marriage, you're worth it. You do deserve it. And you can have that if you put in this work and do the work when it comes to your feminine energy. I promise you, it will make the difference. This is the difference. This is the game changer, so to speak. And my clients know this. Other people have found this out as well. I use, obviously, my husband calls me a gem. My husband calls me a gem. He's an African American man. And let me tell you backstory on that. He's never had a good experience with a black woman before meeting me. So much so to the point where he started dating outside of, his race, so to speak. He started dating white women. He dated white women, Asian women, Latino women, and things of that nature. People of that nature, I should say. Their cultures. God bless them all. I have nothing at all against that choice. But when it came to marriage and he met me, he said, you know what? You are a rare gem. Because, ladies, here's another tip. Black men do want us, but they don't want our attitude, our bad attitude, I should say. And they don't want us operating in high masculine energy. And that is what a lot of us do. And we don't really realize it. In fact, I know it for a fact. Like I said, I try to deal in facts. We don't even notice it because we don't know. And when you don't know what you don't know, you keep doing the same thing and it doesn't change and the cycle continues, and then you're wondering why, and then you go off on the tangent of all men are dogs, and again the cycle continues. Okay? Black men, they do want us. They're simply really frustrated because of this. Because of this work not being known, not being done. They don't even know what the problem is. They just simply know that when they go over to other races, they are soft, they're welcoming, they're open, they're pliable, yet they're powerful, and that is the essence of feminine energy. Feminine energy is powerful. And I love when my clients see the power of it for themselves. I can tell you all day long, but when you see the power of it for yourself and see how magnetic you are when it comes to attracting men, quality men from all over, it's amazing. And you feel so confident. And you feel like, why in the world didn't I know about this before? So that's the work that I do. You can see I'm passionate about it. All right. So anyway, ladies, that was the backstory of my husband. He calls me a rare gem all the time. We've been married for, like I said, going on 18 years in October of 2018. And that's that. So I know what I'm talking about. And I would love to assist you in this. I do 6-week boot camps for my pre-wives, as I like to call you ladies who would like to be married but you're not married yet. I do 6-week transformational boot camps for you guys. It is one-on-one coaching packages. And that, I of course I have an interview process as far as that's concerned to see if we are a great fit to work together. And what you can do is go to my website, iamtashadavis.com. In the upper right hand corner, especially if you're on your mobile phone, there's like the 3 lines. You click that and it says let's chat. Go ahead and fill out your information and I will be sure to get back with you ASAP. Okay? So once again, my name is Tasha Davis of iamtashadavis.com, and I am your Elite Marriage Transformation Coach and Femininity Mentor. Once again, I help successful, ambitious wives and pre-wives just like you to save and enhance your marriages or attract your hubby by tapping into the power of your feminine energy. Okay? And that's it. That's all I have for you today. I hope that this blessed somebody. I know that it has. I know that this has blessed somebody. And I look forward to speaking with you and working with you. All right. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.